So we will not be remembered by what we wanted to do. We will only be remembered by what we did.
I always think of nice things, but I never act on them. What is that?
It's like you with inventions. You think of inventions, you never do the
I
inventions.
don't implement.
Yeah.
I could do it right now. By God, I'm going to go into that room and do it.
Okay.
Go!
I am going to do something nice.
Action and implementation is really the focal point of our lives. And because we believe that life has a purpose, and our goal is to live on purpose, not in reaction, we want to have each moment of our life, each note in the music of our life directed towards that purpose. So the action of life involves taking an idea and implementing it, making it real. There is always a counterforce towards implementation, and that is one element called fear. Fear is not just fear of anti-Semitism, fear of tornadoes. Fear means the realization that I might attempt an implementation and it might fail. And maybe it's better not to do than to do, because what if I try to do it and it doesn't work? Then I'll feel worse than not having it done at all. So we all rationalize inaction because of our fear of it won't occur. And as you saw, the fear of a person causes you to be slowed down, entrapped, that you're not able to move towards your goal. You're not able to go on your path. The antidote to fear is not no fear, it's moving forward despite fear. The definition of courage is when you take an action and move forward with that action despite your realization of fear. That's what courage is. Somebody that demonstrates courage is called a hero. Somebody that actually put an idea into reality that was beneficial for the world at large is called a hero. And when you have that feeling, or when you are successful at being a hero, you feel empowered. And Larry has an encounter with being a hero, albeit accidental.
Look at this. Look at the size of these laces. Have you noticed that they're making laces much longer than they used to?
I'm actually trying to read something, so.
Sorry to disturb you. I could do better than this. I'll pick it up.
Miss? Miss?
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like another drink, please.
I actually think you might have had enough.
No, I don't want water. I said scotch with 2 ice cubes,
Yes,
no water.
but I cannot serve you any more alcohol.
What? For Christ's
please
sake, I'll get
lower
it
your voice
myself.
a bit.
Where's the drink card? Shut up!
Sir, get out of my face and
Okay,
sit in
you
the
get
chair
out of my
now.
face. Just get the drink.
That is it. I'm going to speak to the captain.
No, I am going to speak to the captain. Why can't I have another drink? Ah! Oh, no! I'll stop! Oh, please don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! I'll go back to my seat. Please don't hit me.
It was...
No, don't hit me anymore.
You know, I didn't really...
Oh, thank you, sir. That man was abusive and he was drunk. Thank you.
Good job. Trying to help. I was helping out. Somebody had to help her. Oh, please. Oh, my... Oh.
What happened?
That was you?
That was me. I jumped on him.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What motivated you?
I was abusing the stewardess, and I just did it.
Look at you.
Yeah.
So not like
How about
you.
that?
I didn't even think about it, really.
Wow.
God, you're very brave. You are. You're a hero.
Well, that too, I suppose.
I'm Donna, by the way.
Oh, hey, Larry.
Larry. Thank you.
So the hero always gets the girl. Now he's an accidental hero, but he still feels good nonetheless. Now, as we know, this whole season and this whole series is about the unwritten rules of society and how we deal with them on a personal level and how we deal with them with each other. In this episode, his nemesis in the unwritten rules of society is Ricky Gervais. Let's see how he deals with Ricky.
What is the deal with these shoelaces now? They make them so long. I mean, I'm tripping over these laces 5 times a day.
But you got a girl out of it.
She thinks I'm a hero.
Only you and I know you weren't an intentional hero.
You don't think there's any way in the world I would have done something about that guy?
Impossible. Ricky Gervais is sitting in the booth behind you.
Oh, really? You know what? I'm gonna buy a bottle of wine.
Great move. Why not?
Would you like me to get a bottle of wine for Mr. Gervais?
Sure.
How did you, Okay, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
please.
Excellent. Okay. Take care of that.
See, you gotta be careful with these waiters. They come over to your table, they eavesdrop.
I think that's why they're always pouring the water.
Yeah.
I can't say anything
I
personal.
think that's one of the perks of the job, is picking up the tidbits. It's a tidbit festival. Excuse me.
Yes.
Did you order the wine?
Yes, you got a very nice bottle. In fact, it was a $300 bottle, so the best in the house. Enjoy.
A $300 bottle of wine? Are you serious?
Look. He looks very happy.
I'm sorry. That's completely inappropriate.
In the unwritten rules of society, does it say anywhere how much you should spend if somebody orders you a bottle of wine? No, but Larry's right, it's inappropriate. And he finally meets Ricky Gervais and discusses it at a dinner party.
Is where they live?
They live around the corner, but I want to stop at the bakery and get some bread.
No wine?
Everybody brings wine. I bring bread.
Hello, Donna. So good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Oh, the food's gonna be a lot better here than on the plane, I guarantee.
Oh.
What is that, La?
Joy?
This is what you bring?
It's Italian bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this doesn't go with my menu. You don't know what I'm serving. Don't impose your desires on my whole cuisine.
It's delicious.
Everyone brings wine or maybe
Yeah,
some
that's
nuts.
the
You
point.
bring a
Everybody
bread.
brings that.
Yeah, it's so
If
wrong.
everybody's bringing that.
Ah, Ricardo. Oh, I'm
are
so
you?
excited that you're here. Oh, star power. Star power at my dinner party, huh? Thanks so much for coming. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Signed. The funniest show in the history of television.
It was
I
funny.
love this show.
I wouldn't call it the funniest show in the history of
I
television.
would, lad. This show was
No
hilarious.
doubt about it.
I
Funny
mean,
show.
hilarious.
History of television?
Seinfeld, lovely show.
Well, thank you. It was good. It was good. Yeah.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
love broad comedy.
Yeah.
I will treasure this, Ricky.
I like the laugh track on it.
So
It
happy he's
reminds
here.
you when to
So
laugh.
excited.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't do one.
But
Yeah.
actually, it's a
though,
very funny
successful.
show.
Thank
It's just
you.
odd to just show up with your own DVD.
Yeah.
I've never heard of somebody who's in something and then showing up with it.
You've never heard of that?
No, it's an odd thing.
Well, it doesn't mean it's odd because you've never heard of it. I mean, you don't know everything, do you?
Well, no.
I'm sure there are loads of things that go on that you've never heard of that aren't odd.
So what's the name of this play?
Mr. Symington.
What is it? Is it drama?
Yeah, very much so.
Really?
It's one man's fear of the outbreak of World War I, and he's worried what will happen to Britain. It's a sort of double-edged story because the parallel is he's fighting his own war, class war.
It's not that important.
You should come along and see it tomorrow night. I'll get you a couple of tickets. Jeff and Susie are coming, so join the party.
Mr. Symington it is.
Excellent. Tickets will be at the box office.
Let me ask you a question.
Go on.
Did you enjoy the wine? the other day?
Oh, thank you, yes. It was absolutely wonderful.
I hope so, because it cost a lot of money.
It was beautiful.
So I hope it was good for
It was
that
great.
price.
Really great.
You know, it was like a
Perfect.
$300 bottle of wine.
Was it? I didn't look at the price.
You didn't?
No, not when it's a gift.
That's kind of odd, isn't it?
No, not when it's a gift.
Really?
It ruins it.
Does it?
Yeah. Because then you're suddenly putting a monetary value on someone's gesture.
Some people might think that you may have taken a little advantage.
Who?
Well, I suppose if you took a survey
Why would
and
you
said
ever do that?
Well, just to see,
Okay.
just to get an answer, and you say to this person,
Yeah.
if somebody offered you a bottle of wine in a restaurant,
Yeah.
how expensive a bottle of wine would you order? I would think, I better look at the price. I don't want to take advantage of
Here's
this
my
generous
DVD.
person.
$30. No,
This very
I'd
generous
never say
person
it. Don't
bought me
look
a
at the
bottle of
price.
wine. I
It's
don't think I'll
free.
take advantage of
Don't
it.
look at it. Doesn't matter. It's a gift. That's how I look at it.
Okay, everybody, dinner served. There's place cards on the table. Find your name, find your place. I've done something a little interesting and different. Donna, you're over there next to Ricky. I've separated the couples.
Excellent.
I thought it'd be kind of fun.
What are you talking about, separating the
I
couples?
separated
Why?
the couples.
What's the point of that?
Meet new people.
I don't want to meet new
Mingle.
people. I don't want to mingle.
Well, you're going to have to because you're sitting down there next to Hank.
What, I have to sit next to
Just
some
go
strangers
do
for
it.
3 hours?
Just
This is ridiculous.
go.
Ridiculous.
Okay? All right, everyone. Bon appetit.
So we mentioned that there is the mitzvot and Torah, that is the light that gives us clarity as the purpose of the world. But getting on the road, that's something called Musar, which means that you have to use your own intuition and figure out what a person gets a bottle of wine, not look at the price. Take a survey. Why should I take a survey? It doesn't mean actually take a survey. It means all of us are obligated to use our intuition and apply it and say, when somebody gives you a gift, do you look at the price or not? That is a reasonable discussion. Do you give your own DVD? That's a reasonable discussion. If you go to a dinner party, do you separate the couples? That's a reasonable discussion. And lots of life happens in these moments. The big picture and the big clarity comes through what we've inherited from our forefathers back to Mount Sinai. But the application today comes through this realm called Musar. And Larry disagrees with Ricky's perspective. Now he's assigned to sit at the not cool table, while the cool people have to get to sit with each other. We've all gone through the trauma of bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs and having to know where you're seated. Are you at the cool people, deep friends with the bar mitzvah boys table? Or are you on the outer circle? Or did you get relegated to the weird cousins from Englewood table? And now you're like, really? I'm with the weird cousins and the random people? I thought we were at least middle friends, let alone like cool friends. I can't believe I'm at this realm. So when you experience that social diss, you get weaker. And Larry not only is dissed socially, but he's also outed.
I've shattered your bread. Sorry.
What is that? It's not my bread. Larry brought it.
Oh,
It's hard, huh?
wow.
It's supposed to be hard.
Not this hard.
Yes. You know what? You don't know anything about bread.
I
How
know
about
that, but you're meant to be able to eat it,
Yeah,
at least.
right. It's supposed to be toasted, okay? Toasted with some butter and maybe a little garlic.
You know what? Talk to your friends and neighbors down at that end of the table. Annoying everybody.
I don't really even know how to write cursive anymore.
So how's your marriage?
What the hell? Why would you ask me that?
I'm trying to elevate small talk to medium talk.
Excuse me, Susie, where's the toilet? Oh,
Oh my gosh.
so
Oh, my-
sorry. Ricky, can I please pay you for that?
Oh, it's very expensive.
It's okay. I insist.
It's a $500 scarf, though.
That's okay. I'm good for it.
Hank, what happened?
I tripped over my shoelaces.
That's exactly how Larry fell into the guy on the plane.
What?
On the plane, he tripped over his shoelaces.
Larry? Is that true?
His whole establishment with a girlfriend was based on him being a hero. Now he's outed. He's not truly a hero. And Ricky Gervais is going to cost him even more money.
Larry, David, Ricky Gervais left a ticket for me.
Here you go. It's $200.
They're charging me $200 for the ticket. I thought he was giving it to me for free.
What can you do?
What is it with this guy? He's costing me a fortune.
Hey, we're here.
Now, if I say I'm going to leave you, if I'm in a show, I'm going to leave you tickets at the box office, that obviously means I'm comping you on the ticket. That's implied. He didn't say that directly. Maybe just I'm giving you tickets, I'm reserving you, but we all know that the unwritten rules of society is that if you're in a play and you leave me tickets at the box office, it's comped. Not only has Larry lost his girlfriend, but he's actually lost his girlfriend to the arch nemesis, Ricky. Ricky takes his girlfriend, and Larry, coming out of the bread shop, notices them getting onto the subway.
Oh, yeah.
I'm charming, but...
It's the English thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the accent.
Exactly, yeah. I don't know. No.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! What? That's it. Yeah, get the hell out of here.
So deep. That music is so deep. That is the good, the bad, and the ugly, the cowboy music that inspires us all to be heroes. Larry now sees that he's in trouble. He notices that he has a weapon in his hand, and he uses that weapon to save their life. He does the right thing. He becomes a real hero. Theme, music, and all. Why did Larry bring bread? Everybody brings wine. I bring bread. Meaning we all have unique insights into life. That's our personal contribution. Everybody brings wine, but I bring bread, meaning this is something that I've thought of that's a good idea. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but it's my personal contribution. What is the element into being a real hero? It's when you take your God-given talents and you use them in this world to make the world a better place. Being a hero is not just saving people from being mugged. Being a hero is taking your internal personal talents and bringing them out despite fear for the good of the world. Your purpose in life connects to the overall purpose of life. And when you take what you have and you bring that out into the world, then you truly are a hero. But Larry reaches an even deeper level of being a hero. Let's see how that scene ends off.
Well, I believe this belongs to you, young lady.
My God,
Hey,
Larry. Thank you.
What do you know? $500. Here you go. See you around.
So important. $500, $300 for the wine and $200 for the tickets. Now Larry believes that you owe me $300 for the wine and $200 for the tickets because Larry has taken upon himself the reality of Musar, which means you don't overcharge when you get a present for wine. You don't charge people for tickets that you leave at the box office. And Larry believes you respect wood. That's something that he has taken upon himself. The issue that Larry has in dealing with life is his inability to recognize that even though he holds of a certain standard, not everybody else holds of that standard. Not everyone else respects wood. Not everyone else believes that. So what do you do when you have a should and you believe that the other person should have a should, but they don't should that? They don't have that realm. How do you deal with it? Larry, in the beginning of this season, messed up and lost his wife because he took what he believes as should, you should respect wood, and he put that onto the whole world. But now, at the end of this season, he's come to a deeper realization, which is, yes, you should respect wood. Yes, you should not order a $300 bottle of wine or ask me to pay $200 for tickets. But that's what I believe. You don't believe that. Now that Larry feels empowered, that he's become a general hero with the clapping in his head, like the clapping on the plane, he now has the guts to do the real heroic move, which is to overcome his own personal struggle. His struggle is, if I believe it's true, you should too. And real truth is, just because you believe it's true, you can't hold everybody accountable to that reality. So what does he do? $500. Exactly what I believe you owe me. But you don't believe that you owe it to me. And now I have the power to say, here's the money back. Our goal is to fix what needs to be fixed, what we have to overcome. And as a metaphor, when you feel good about yourself in general, then you're able to overcome that which you are struggling with. And here's where the metaphor and truth part ways. Larry David, the writer, created Larry David, the character, and I'm just using it as a metaphor to bring out an eternal truth that we all own called Torah. I didn't get this from Larry David. I got this from my great-great-grandparents, their great-great-grandparents going back to Mount Sinai. Larry David fully admits that although the cartoon of his character brings out really important points, but he also leaves us off with the message, don't take me too seriously because I'm just a comic. And here's how that scene ends off.
Oh, and you're right about the bread, Symington. It is hard. Hey! 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 Come on! Hey! Hey! Hey!
And of course that has no end. How does that actually end, that scene? But it's beautiful. It's like Family Guy. Like they could just die and come back again tomorrow and everything is fine. And I think that's important because Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld had a rule when they wrote Seinfeld, which was no hugging and no learning lessons. No hugging, we don't want any deep emotional realities, that's not funny, and no learning lessons, because if George ever learned a lesson, there would be no next season. He would be a normal person. He needs to remain in that reality. So Larry fulfills his no learning lessons. Of course, he gives you the message that it's still he, the character, is a bumbling idiot. But for us, it's very important as the takeaway is that everybody has a connection to courage. And if you don't have a daily connection to courage, then you are going in the wrong direction. Courage is not a World War II thing. Courage is not some crazy once-in-a-lifetime reality. Courage is a basic element of human existence. All of us, to be who we need to be, all of us on the road towards sculpting ourselves in reality need to demonstrate courage, which means I'm going to do what I need to do despite fear. Fear won't go away, but I'll move forward despite fear. And fear does not have to be, I will be a Jew despite anti-Semitism. Fear doesn't have to be a physical threat. Fear could just be, I am insecure about what you think about me. I might want to make a move in my life, and I might not get many likes from you on my Facebook page. And I might feel insecure about this move. Let's say I tell everyone I'm moving to Albuquerque and I get 23 likes. 23 likes with all of my friends, the percentile is weak. I don't know if I should move to Albuquerque. If I would get 213 likes on my move, I'm going to move to Albuquerque with gusto. But 23, did I post it at the wrong time? I thought I posted it on Sunday at 11:30. People should have seen this. Maybe people don't really think I should move to Albuquerque. Maybe I won't move to Albuquerque because I fear I don't have the social approval. Life is about moving forward despite fear. We will never have a day where it's perfect. We can always be perfectionists and procrastinators and push it off to that perfect day that will never, ever come. Real life is when you take the blueprint that you've inherited, because life's too short to reinvent the wheel, and apply it to your life despite fear. What do you do with the fear? So as you saw from the verse, when you trust in Hashem, meaning there's a mitzvah to believe in God, and there's a mitzvah to take the philosophical belief and make that a psychological reality in the now. You have the overall view that I believe this world cannot be an accident. I believe there's no way my life is an accident. And I believe there's a purpose to the world in general, and there's a purpose to my life specifically. Courage means I know I see the downside, but I'm obligated to make this a reality, and I know if I do it with my whole heart, it will work out. All of us have dreams and aspirations. When you step one, make sure your dreams and aspirations connect to reality. If you dream and aspire to steal small amounts of money from large groups of people, that might make you lots of money, but it's wrong because you're not supposed to steal. Who says? That's what it says in the Torah. Oh, I could get away with it and people won't really notice that if I charge a credit card $2.99 a month and eventually I'll make money. That's wrong. So don't think you could get away with not having fear when you're doing the wrong thing. But when you're doing the right thing, you checked it out, you looked at both sides, and now you're going for it. When you're in the mode of I'm going for it, that's the mode of courage. That's the mode of it will work out. That's the mode of trust. Fear traps you. Trust strengthens you. The reality of life is sung in the key of trust. All of life is an empty canvas. And every move that we make, we paint and we dance and we sing onto that canvas. And what we've sung and painted and danced, that is what we leave behind. When we do that with confidence, we leave something, and we've all moved history one step forward. So thank you guys for listening.